Welcome to Minnesota Dog Lover TV. Today's video segment, we're back at Grand Avenue Veterinary Center, and we're going to be talking to Dr. Jen Seidl about the importance of wellness exams.
So today I'd like to cover why it's important to bring your dogs in for wellness examinations and what that wellness exam will look like. A lot of people think bringing their dog to the vet's only important when there's a problem or when they're sick, but actually it's just as important, if not more so, to bring them in when they're healthy and well, at least on a yearly basis. So things that we do like to cover in a yearly wellness examination. The first thing we like to address is if there are any concerns. Even though your dog might be acting healthy and well, chances are there still are the things that you'd like to chat with us about. So your concerns are certainly our first priority, and then we start looking at other things. One of the first things that we will ask is what kind of lifestyle is your dog leading and what kind of activities are they doing? What kind of exposures might they be having? And the reason we ask all those questions is to ensure that we are giving them the proper care, making sure that we're advising for the correct vaccinations. There are certain dogs who are at risk for certain vaccinations, such as Lyme disease, such as Bordetella, which is an upper respiratory infection. So we want to make sure that we're giving your dog the best protection possible with having that conversation. We also like to know that your dog is being active and that they're living an active lifestyle, that they're socially and mentally engaged. And if you're struggling with doing that, we certainly have some ideas on ways that you can make that better. We also like to have a conversation about diet. Diet and nutrition are very important. We strongly believe that good nutrition is the key to to having your dog be healthy and well. And part of that too is assessing your dog's weight. So if they're underweight, the correct weight, or overweight, because a lot of times diet will play a major part in that. So nutrition is a very big piece of our wellness examinations. And then on top of that, we also like to cover what maybe your pet's taking for supplements or medications. And if they aren't taking any supplements or medications currently, maybe is there something that they could be taking that might make their quality of life better or make them feel even better each and every day. And we also like to review with people what the plan is for the day to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as what we're doing for vaccinations, and to talk about what we're doing with our physical examinations. And with dogs too, a big disease that we try to prevent is heartworm disease. So at those visits, we're also addressing their need for heartworm testing and heartworm prevention. And we also like to ensure before we administer any vaccinations or medications that we're reviewing with people that, has your dog ever had any bad reactions to things in the past, or anything that's been unexpected, so we can prevent that from happening. And so after we're done doing the physical examination, we like to wrap things up and make a plan about things that we can change to make things better for our dog, and things that we're doing well and that we should keep doing. And like I said, for most dogs who are healthy and well, we're seeing them at least once a year. And once we establish a disease, oftentimes we're seeing them back more frequently. Another big part of even what we would consider a wellness examination might still include lab work, looking for problems. Just as people age and we develop certain problems, the same is true for dogs. So there are certain diseases that we start screening for when they reach a certain age, just to make sure that we're catching things earlier on. That tends to have a better outcome than waiting until things are too far gone. And I think the biggest piece of why wellness exams are important is because we're talking about animals. We're talking about animals who can't talk, who sometimes give us just very subtle clues that there's a problem. And oftentimes it's bringing them into a veterinarian where we can pick up on actually some really subtle things that might indicate a very big problem. So it's really important to look at it more as a prevention standpoint, an early intervention, and I think overall that has the best outcomes for our dogs.